My name is Eric, but everybody calls me Zombie.
Back at the SI, we mentioned that we'll be revisiting our roadmap for the year every single season. We're immensely proud of everything that we're delivering this season. However, we do have a delay in Season 3. We released Emerald Plains, and we're really happy with the reception that that map has received. That means that we want to build on that momentum and be more ambitious for our next map. So Singapore will move from Season 3 to Season 4, where we can give it more time and more love to be a bigger, bolder new map than you've ever seen before in Siege. So the vision of the season for Operation Vector Glare is a big one for us. We're introducing a new operator, Sense, and they're coming with a new weapon to the game as well as an amazing ability. We're also introducing a new team deathmatch map. This is a new space where players can jump in and warm up. Top of all of this too, we're introducing the shooting range, where you can jump in, test recoil, test your weapon loadout, and have a lot of fun. We talked about squads in Rainbow Six Siege, both as a narrative tool for us to tell new stories about our operators in the field, and as a way of explaining the kind of segmentation that Rainbow Six is experiencing right now, with Nighthaven leaving, Rainbow Six proper, and Harry splitting up all of the operators into each individual squads. We're introducing Wolfguard this season with our new operator Sense, and you saw a bit of a teaser just the other day about this new squad. This is led by the captain Doc, and Sense is joining the squad as well as a couple of other operators from the game. This is important for us because now we can tell stories about these operators in the field, and you'll see more of that at the start of the season. This doesn't affect gameplay, but it's a new way for us to tell the stories of these operators, how they work together, and how they struggle against real-life missions. You'll be experiencing more of their story. I wonder what Bandit's gonna do with his car batteries.
Now, let's get a sneak peek of some Vector Glare gameplay, courtesy of Chris Waters and the Ubisoft News team.
There's a lot of power in lines of sight in Rainbow Six Siege. But what if you were watching an angle and all of a sudden you saw this? Would you shoot it? Melee it? Approach it slowly and try to walk through it? Oh, don't do it! No, don't worry about it. It can't hurt you. It's a wall made of light, created by the ROU projector system, and you have Sens to thank for it. Sens is the new attacker, arriving with Operation Vector Glare. And they're also bringing a new weapon with them, the high-capacity POF-9 assault rifle. Take it for a spin on the new shooting range and see how you like it. Then put it through its paces on the new Team Deathmatch map, Close Quarter. The dev team's got the details on all these things, as well as more to share on giving some operators a third secondary weapon option, implementing the first phase of the reputation system, and your chance to score some free operators. All this and more is coming with Operation Vector Glare. Let's get to it.
We wanted to bring that bright personality of Sense into the design. We explored different hairstyles and different facial features to really capture that shining personality of Sense. So in the mask, when Sense is in the mask, they look
So they spent time designing his hairstyle,
the person
and then
under the mask
they had a mask over him.
Lovely, someone musical, someone very bright. We wanted to create that differences between two sides of Sense.
So once we've designed the technology and the fantasy, we had to create all the different elements for this gadget. So Sense device is made of 3 parts. The first part is the whirling device,
the Chaos
Emeralds that you throw. In the middle, you have a wheel for movement, with a tire for grip, and in the center, you have a gyroscope to maintain its balance. This throwable is fully mechanical, and on the bottom of it, you have 2 openings that are always facing down. And from these openings, you have the second.
I like how they try to rationalize how this is supposed to work.
Bullets, and they can create this super efficient
but it don't
flight.
like How
for a
does the
short amount of
light
time before it's
cast
running out of
itself
battery. We know that
in
there are
broad
these
daylight? That doesn't make
super,
any sense.
Powerful devices that can create strong beam of light and that are used, for example, on stage during concerts. Of
And if
course,
it's
ours
light,
need
then
to
why
be
does it
way
turn
more
into
powerful,
fog
but
when
we
you
like the
walk
idea, so we
towards
decided
it?
to create our gadget around this.
So Sounds is a 3L'd 1-speed attacker that is coming up with vector glare. Sounds gadget is the ROU
I don't
projector,
like how
which stands for the rolling
you
obstructive
can't
utility.
flush it against the wall.
This is
I
a
feel like it'd
rolling
be
device
better
that
if
you
you could
toss. It's a throwable gadget. It
hard
rolls
breach on
around,
the
it
wall
will
with
bounce
that
off in a pool-like
flushed
fashion.
against
So it enters a corner and leaves the corner in the opposite angle. This will allow the players to have some
wonder if
really
Maestro can see
creative
through
use
it.
of the gadget. And as it travels along, it will leave some projectors along the path. Those projectors emit a light wall for a set amount of time.
Yeah, so they
and
say
those
light wall,
walls
but
will block line of sight, but
we're
they won't block
outside,
anything
it's
else.
broad
If you wanna
daylight.
use it to shoot
And
with your
why
high
does it
capacity
fade?
weapon
Shouldn't
through
it be
it,
like a?
or you wanna
Shouldn't it
use
go
a
all the
grenade or
way to
something
the
else
top
in
of the
your team,
roof?
This is the perfect
it's light.
gadget to create a window of opportunity for the attacking team. After a set amount of time, the light wall will retract and they will fade away. We have the 417, the Gun 6, the 9mm, the SDP 9mm, the secondary art breach,
Oh, it's a
and the
1
Claymore.
speed.
So we have
Oh,
a
that's sick.
really big package that is topped off with the POF 9, the really brand new assault rifle that we're bringing with this season. It's a high capacity, low damage, and low destruction assault rifle, but it's really reliable.
That's not bad at all.
Sounds is a pure support. We see Sounds as the quarterback. So we have Sounds bringing the diffuser, creating windows of opportunities for the rest of the team. You can hunt roamers, you can secure a plant. There's really a lot of things that you can do with the ROU projector. You take the POF 9, you take the secondary art breach, so you're bringing a lot of utilities for your team.
Guy's aim is so bad.
Jaeger will interact only with the wheel part of the ROU. So if you have your wheel rolling in, leaving 3 projectors, and it gets into the range of a Jaeger, it will get zapped, but it will leave the 3 projectors that are already there. Wamai can also counter the ROU. The magnet will catch the wheel. It will stop the wheel from doing its thing. It will then release it with a new direction, and a lot of chaos will happen from there. The interaction between Aruni and Sounds
It'll just
gadget
burn.
is really both way.
Oh.
We have the small gap at the bottom of the Aruni gate that you can slip the Sounds right underneath it. But if Sounds
Oh yeah,
tosses it in
so
the
if
middle
you
of it,
throw
well,
it
will
high,
get destroyed.
okay.
When we talk about some passive counters to Sounds, we have Mute. The jammers are there. They're
You
doing
counters
their stuff.
everything, man.
It will not stop the wheel, but it will stop any projectors from creating their light.
So the
you
wheel
can see
doesn't
something happen,
operate
like
on a motor? Is that what you're
2
suggesting?
walls, no panels.
That he's just
2 walls.
Beyblading
So
it in?
It really creates some interesting
Just kind of tossing it in
angles
like
and
a.
interesting gaps. We have Warden that can use the glass and see through the light walls. So this creates a reverse
So
situation
so
where
it is smoke.
Sounds is
It's
in
not
danger
light.
while Warden is
Well, I
really
guess
like
Warden
on the-
does
on
counter
top.
light, so it's like perfect for him. That makes sense.
The bulletproof camera is really a interesting gadget to counter Sounds. It comes in 2 parts. We have the first part where an active player can see through the wall with the vision like we would have with the smoke. But you can also use the EMP dart to disable the projectors on the floor. So one way to create a hole in the wall and have an opportunity is to use explosive devices. The projectors themselves are bulletproof, but they can be destroyed by explosives. So it's really an organic way to create an opening in the wall. Similar to the bulletproof camera, the Evil Eyes will be able to see through the light wall. You can use the laser to destroy anything that could be on the other side. So it's really a passive and an active counter to Sounds. A barbed wire deployed in a doorway will slow down the wheel, so this will make sure that the gadget doesn't go as far as planned. Sounds is a very versatile operator, so you have all of those possibilities, those opportunities to use your gadget and create some windows of opportunities, create some awesome play. It's really an operator that is made for you, so I can't wait to see the creative plays that you come up with.
Come here! I dare you!
Diffuser is online and active.
Season 1 delivered a new way to get warmed up with Team Deathmatch, and Vector Glare is introducing a new TDM map set in Greece. Senior level designer Jeremy
We all
Dowsett
got
is here to
debated.
give you a tour.
The Greece map was just a team deathmatch map.
It's a brand new map that's designed just for TDM.
That's funny,
and not
people
for
have been
Quad Bomb.
speculating
so you're
this
gonna have a different
for,
feel, looser angles
3
for
years?
sure, a much faster, chaotic gameplay, and you're
They've
definitely
been
not
teasing
going to have
Greece
the,
as a location.
the
and-
defensive setups. It's designed so you're not
well,
going to be
technically
safe.
this
there's a
is
few
just
little
the
places
same
you can
place.
go
Yeah,
hide,
this is just the
but
same
you're gonna
place
get
they
found out
use
very
for
quickly, and people are going to hunt you down.
the
so
invitational maps.
It's fast. It's chaotic. It's definitely a different feel from any of the other TDM maps or anything that we've actually put TDM out in so far. In the world of Rainbow, this is a training facility, and so the whole thing is designed to be modular. And
I
you'll see
wonder
that
if
in the
Cali's
art style, there's lots of little,
troops are allowed in the training facility. I thought they were all kicked out.
With Nighthaven leaving, Rainbow Six proper, and Harry splitting up all of the operators into each individual squads.
that actually went into the color coding. The stairs have solid colored. So you've got 4 sets of stairs that are fully color coded, and every room has a very simple thematic within it. So it's very clean, it's very simple. You know,
One
you
day
can tell
they're
a
gonna have a
kitchen's
map,
kitchen. It'll have kitchen on the wall,
like a
armor
normal
will have,
map,
you know,
or it
most
takes
of the major
place
rooms will actually
half
have
outside.
words on them. So when you go
When,
through and you're spawning and you're running around, you can orientate
Burnt
yourself very
Horizon
quickly to know which way
was,
you're
like,
going.
first
and with the main
announced,
path, or the main path,
without any
the circular
gameplay,
path from the
I
path up the
assumed
center,
that the map
it's
was
always
going to
easy
take
get
place
from
half outside with
the
2
ground floor to the
buildings
top floor, so it's
separating
super
the
easy
bombs.
to
It was going to be
navigate.
like this
You're always very close to a set of
revolutionary
steps.
siege map,
There's a lot of
but it ended up
destruction.
just being
There's
one whole
see-through
building,
floors you can
one
actually
L-shaped
see
building.
from the first floor through. You know, breakable floors.
One day, hopefully
everyone's
they-
got impact grenades.
well, technically
and
this
as
is
the
all one
walls
map
break,
because
then you have more angles and more
everything's
lines
connected,
of sight.
but hopefully they
And
incorporate
it
something
was
where
hard to
they
kind of
separate the 2
break my
buildings
usual,
and there's just an outside
workflow
aspect.
to actually go, actually no, this line of sight is fine. Rather than trying to constrain it like we do in a competitive map, just being a little bit more free with the angles is actually quite rewarding and quite different. It's a lot of fun. It's chaos, but it's a lot of fun. The rounds are definitely going to be much faster because it's much cleaner, but when it comes to warming up your mechanical skills and your aim for going in and playing ranked, this is probably the best map for doing that. It's so fast-paced, it's chaotic. 2-3 rounds of this map, you're going to be warmed up and ready for rank, that's for sure.
That guy's not ready.
During the Year 7 reveal panel in February, Emmanuel Larive from the Player Behavior Cell laid out some important measures in our fight against toxicity. He's here to discuss what we're doing now and what's next.
Oh no, the bad boys.
As announced on the previous 6 Invitational, we are beginning the rollout of the reputation system. During Season 2, we will be deploying part of the reputation system toward the reverse-friendly fire. The goal of the reputation penalties towards reverse-friendly fire is to catch the recidivist and the top offender that are abusing the friendly fire to be malicious to other players. The goal of it is...
Playing with friends is a lot of fun, and there has never been a better time to bring them to Siege than now.
Yo, Mr. White, let's go watch Morbius, yo. I heard that movie was good as fuck, and it sold 1.5 trillion tickets.
Jesse, who the fuck told you that?
Hey, yo, Gus told me that, yo.
Did he now? Let me call Gus and see for myself. Hello, Walter. What do you need? Jesse told me that you said Morbius was good as fuck. Is this true?
Why, yes, Walter. Morbius is a fine film.
Alright, Gus. But if you're wrong, I don't know what...
Yo, Mr. White, that movie was fucking ass, yo.
Christopher Budgeon is back to let you know about a new program that rewards both you and your friends.
Year 7 has been big for us, and we really think it's a great time to come back to Siege. Every player who's played during Year 7 has now eligible to bring 4 friends who have not played during Year 7 in order to earn big rewards. For every friend that you bring back and play 5 matches with, you'll be getting a new Year 6 operator in our pack that you'll be able to open, as well as some fallback rewards if you already have those operators.
Who?
Additionally, there's new 3D
The person
animated
that's
skins
coming
that will
back,
be
or the
delivered
guy
to
that
players as
recruited everybody?
a great way to do this.
Because the guy who
invite
recruited
4
everybody
friends, get a
probably
5-stack
already has
going,
all these
and you can
things.
play any game mode to play 5 matches in order to get those rewards. It doesn't matter which mode you play, whether that be TDM,
I feel like
ranked, quick
giving
match, or
operators
event.
would be more
For
beneficial to
each one of
people who
those
haven't
friends,
played.
play 5 matches to unlock the rewards. Both the person who's been invited will earn a reward, as well as the referring
Okay, that's
for
what
players who
my
are coming
concern
back
was.
to Siege, having not played in Year 7, they get to be given a Year 4 or Year 5 operator into their roster. And of course, there's backup rewards if you have all of those operators. Additionally, after coming back and played the 5 matches with the player who brought you back, you'll now be eligible to invite 4 other friends and earn
Yes.
referring rewards.
Classic pyramid scheme.